and you can bring some of it back, and I have this on low opacity, and I can add those colors back in gradually. And we're going to see what we can do with this using the filters. So I have the painting in one layer, and now we're going to go ahead and jump into some of these new features here. There's hue saturation, there's vibrance, there's color balance. So what I'm going to show you first is the hue saturation. With the hue saturation feature, we can change the painting's colors and, to whatever we would like it to be to add more life to them. So on here, we can change the lightness, the saturation, and the hue. Now, I can select the painting if it's separate from everything else. I'm going to hold Control and click on the icon or the thumbnail in the layer of the painting. So now we got it selected. This is just one way of selecting it. What you could do instead is just actually deselect this. And what you can do is just go ahead and do all the settings. Make sure this is clicked on. You can move the saturation up. You can change the hues. And if you don't want all of it affected, what you can do is click on the mask on the hue saturation layer and hold Control and tap I for inverse. So now it's all black. We are gonna get a brush, and I like to use a soft brush. And what we can do is also lower the opacity. And the next thing is to make sure that we have this on white, the color white. And what we can do is just paint in those saturated colors. So we have more control. So when you use the hue saturation, you can also have control over where you want the saturation to occur on your painting. So you can lower the opacity if you don't want it to be too strong. And I'm making sure my brush is a little soft. And as you can see, you can get just the parts that you want to really be vibrant. It's slowly coming in. So, and you can continue to add a little bit of color to different places. And that's how you use that. Now, you can also use a different filter. I'm going to delete this filter. Now we're going to use the color balance. And you see it has a mask. And these are the settings. What you can do is actually go in and change the colors. Let's say you want it to be like that. What you can do is press Control I to hide it, and then we can bring it back with the brush. Make sure it's on white, make sure it's on the mask, and you can bring some of it back. And I have this on low opacity, and I can add those colors back in gradually. So that's one way of creating, some really nice colors. And there's another filter that we can use. I'm gonna throw this away, and we're gonna go to the Vibrance, and it kind of does the same thing. It has a saturation, it has a vibrance, and what we can do is just turn this up if we want them to be real saturated colors. And vibrancy, we can turn that up. And now with the mask right here, we can do the same thing, Control I, and then we can paint with the light color and bring some of this stuff back, some of these colors back. So you have more control over the different colors that appear in your painting. So that's some really cool stuff. This is just a few tips and that you can use, and make sure to experiment with different things. There's a lot of other tools I'm going to get into in another video. So yeah, just whenever you finish a painting, make sure you check out the different filters and see what can make your painting look even better. So join me next time. Make sure to comment below. Make sure to, let me know if there's anything else you want to learn or that I haven't mentioned. So I'll see you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell if you're on YouTube. Also check me out on Rumble. I'm also on there. And I will see you guys later. Peace.